What's going on, Facebook Live? I got a new microphone, so if you guys are jumping on here, I just want to let you know that if you can't hear me, you need to tell me because I'm not sure. But going to give us a few minutes, let some people jump on. I just want to talk real quick about the number one mistake I've seen in people when they set goals. And it all comes back to a conversation I just recently had. So everybody jump on here. Let's go ahead and share this out. If you are knowing somebody that needs help setting their goals, or maybe you personally need help with understanding how to set goals, we're not going to get too deep into it. I just want to make you extremely aware of the number one mistake I see people make. And this may help you not understand what you really want as far as the physical aspect, but the emotional aspect. So go ahead and share this bad boy out, and let's get some people on here. Once again, it's only going to be a few minutes. If you guys could hear me, go ahead and drop some love, or go ahead and say, yeah, we could hear you, just so I know, because I got the new mic on. So let me know. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? What's going on, Marcy? How are you? Let's make sure you guys could hear me. What's going on, Aunt Terry? Stay on here for a few more minutes, guys. Share this out. Once again, if you guys have any questions, definitely go ahead and lock them in, and I'll go ahead and answer them as well. But I'm going to get right to the point and talk about the number one mistake I'm seeing when people are setting goals, and that could take and accelerate your activity, your action in order to reach that goal, because it'll drive your excitement up. Kristen, what's going on? Travis, what is going on, brother? Share this out, guys. Like I said, I'm only going to be on here for a few minutes, so I'm not going to bore you guys to death. Jared, what's up, man? How are you? Jennifer, perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. While I'm waiting for some more people to jump on, anybody here going to GrowthCon 10X, Grant Cardone's conference next week? Go ahead and drop a 1 down there if you're going to be going to GrowthCon. I'll be heading out there on Wednesday out to Vegas and be coming home on Sunday. So it's going to be jam-packed with some amazing, amazing speakers and an insane amount of content. Marcy, yes, we will definitely be seeing you out there. I'm super, super excited for that. It's going to be another great way to build relationships. And if you guys aren't out there building better relationships and creating a better environment with people that you look up to, then you need to be doing that, because it's only going to drive your game up to the next level. If you go in a room and you're the smartest person in the room, you're in a wrong damn room, right? So be in a room where you are the dumbest person in that room, because you're only going to get value and be able to take it on to the rest of your life. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in here. Make sure you guys are sharing this out. So let's talk about goals real quick. So obviously in November, December, maybe you went ahead and you created your goals. And I don't know where they stand today, whether you're accomplishing them, or maybe you fell off the wagon a little bit. It could be health goals, fitness goals, mental health goals. They could be personal, financial, business, all the equities of life that I've previously spoken about. I want to talk about the biggest mistake I keep seeing people make. And I had this distinction this morning that I don't think enough people know about it. I think it's a huge, huge problem that people don't know the biggest mistake when setting goals. And there's many mistakes, but this one is just maybe an aha. And so maybe not necessarily a big mistake, versus maybe you just don't know. Maybe you don't realize, and that's all good. That's why I'm here today. So when you go ahead and you set your goals, we all have this vision of, let's say I want to make $1 million this year, right? You want to make $1 million this year, or maybe you want to go to Bora Bora this year. Those goals are phenomenal, right? They're amazing. They're actually tangible. They're reachable, right? They're measurable. You have something to measure it by. But what I'm seeing the biggest mistake is people aren't taking big enough action, because they see that only as a physical aspect. Let me put it to you this way. If you have something that you're looking at, you're like, ooh, that would be great to have, and you have no true understanding and insight of what that emotion or what that why is behind you, why you really want that goal, you aren't going to take the massive action you need to take, and you're absolutely 100% not going to be able to celebrate the win when you actually get there. So this is what I challenge you to do. I challenge you to write down your top 5 goals this year in any equity of life: health, financial, business, relationship, spiritual. And then figure out what is the why behind it. What is the emotion behind that goal? Okay, what is the reason why you want to get to that goal? Because this is the big aha, guys. This is the big aha. The goal you currently have, think about it right now. The goal you currently have is literally just a vehicle to get you to an emotion. The emotion and the why is the actual goal. Let me repeat that. The goal you physically have right now, think about it, whatever that may be, the big goal you have or big goals you may have, that is just the vehicle to get you to an emotion. The emotion and the why is the real reason why you're going to put that work in. The real reason why you're going to wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning with fire under you. The real reason why you're going to work late. The real reason why you're going to be okay with people hanging up on you and going through the struggle and being okay with the obstacles. It's not to go ahead and have, this physical thing. It's not to have $1 million. It's the reasoning behind that $1 million, right? What would that mean for you financially? What would that do for your family? And get super nitty gritty, right? Super granular in what that means. So if it's make $1 million, not say, hey, it would take care of my family. I have financial freedom. Dive deeper. Ask yourself, well, why is that important? Right? And what would you do with that extra money, right? Would you go on vacation? And then what would that bring to your family? Joy, fulfillment, right? Pride that you made that much money. Maybe in the past, you struggled a lot, and being able to rebound and prove to yourself that you're able to do it. These are just examples, but guys, the number one thing you need to realize is the goal that you currently have may be falling off the wagon to get there, right? You may be falling off the wagon because you don't understand the why behind it. You do not understand the emotion that really you're aiming for. So I challenge you to write down your top 5 goals. And then from there, I want you to write down the why behind it and what emotions they have. And Marcy, yeah, you had asked me if I have a vision board. Yes, I do. My room's a little bit of a mess right now, but there's my vision board. Okay, that's Ashley's and there's mine. Do you guys see that little piece of paper next to it, right? So the little piece of paper next to it is my top 5, the goals with the emotion behind it. So it's in front of me every day. Every day I'm looking at it, I'm seeing my top 5 goals, I'm seeing the emotion behind it. Because when we look at success aren't things, right? Success are the feelings we have. It's progression in life. And when I made that distinction, I made that turn of saying, that's a physical aspect, this one tangible thing, but that's not what's going to make me happy. It's what that's going to make me be able to have or what it's going to make me feel. So I challenge you guys once again, if you're setting goals, if you aren't, that's a whole nother subject we should be talking about, but pick your top 5 and then write your why and your emotions behind it. I promise you it's an absolute game changer. And then don't tuck it away in a drawer. Put that shit in front of you all day, every day. Write it down daily because that will get you to where you want to go. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because I have a lot of questions on, John, you run this business, you speak for this company, you do this for that company, you have a great quality of life, what is it? How do you have time to do all this? And the time I have is only because I'm so damn clear of what I want that I'm able to prioritize the opportunities in my life. I get things tossed to me every single day of, hey, do this thing. Hey, do that thing. Hey, sell this thing, promote this thing. Here's this opportunity. I have to have a filter to run that through in order to have the quality of life and a focus towards my business and my goals I need to have. So we talk about having that freedom, right? Having that freedom of doing what you want when you want and still running a successful business and building amazing relationships. The only way to do that is understand truly what you want, the why behind it, so you prioritize everything in your life according to. Let's see, we had some questions down here. Jared, back to work. Love it, brother. Go kill it, man. Congrats, by the way, on taking that turn. I appreciate you jumping on here as well and showing some support. Let's see. Kristen, we're having the whole team make vision boards for our next team meeting. Yes, you absolutely should. But first off, did you guys go through a goal setting activity? Kristen, because if you didn't go through a goal setting activity, that may be your first step. I'm not sure. I mean, I know the Michael Blake team's pretty rock star and badass. So I'm sure you guys did that. But if not, make sure that's priority, right? And if you need help with that, just let me know. So what questions do you guys have? Like I said, I don't want to keep you long. I just wanted to go over a huge mistake, a huge aha. I see a lot of people coming across when they're falling off the wagon of their goals, right? And understanding that there is a why, there's an emotion behind it, and that's going to be the game changer for you. Kristen, awesome. I figured you guys did. I figured you did. So, and like I said, if you need me for anything else, Kristen, you know how to reach me. Marcy, how do you know when to take something off your vision board that isn't important anymore? That's a phenomenal question. The filters I run through in my life. And I'll be honest, usually a 12-year goal, a 12-year vision, I stick to. There are things that happen within that I do have to take off. But I just run it through my filters. Is this aligning with my core values anymore? Right? Is this aligning with my financial goals? Is this aligning with what I want to have as a quality of life? The balance that people talk about. And if it doesn't align anymore, then we make that shift. But I don't take something off my vision board because I'm scared I'm not going to reach it. People are like, oh, you have X amount of dollars on there. And if it's August and you're not anywhere near it, should we take it off our vision board? Absolutely not. You continue pushing and pushing and pushing until the last day of the year, and you stand where you stand and you evaluate from there. But never take anything off your vision board. You commit to 12 months. Now things absolutely change and they shift, whether it's a change of job, you're having a child, those things, that's fine. Just recreate a vision board. If there are major events that change, otherwise stick to 12-year focus and go out and don't do anything else, but focus on those things. Because if you focus on everything, you focus on nothing. So don't keep making shifts. You got to pay enough attention to the right things for the right amount of time. Jerry, you going to be in Atlanta next week, brother? Or 2 weeks from now? Right? Whatever it is, March 12th. So yes, March 12th, I will see you in Atlanta. I'll be going to, once again, Vegas this week coming up. And then the following week, heading out to Utah for a mastermind. Super stoked to be there. I'm going to be bringing the baby. So going to be bringing the baby. She's going to be the first time she sees snow. Hopefully Utah gets some snow. I know they've been a little dry this year. Yeah, Jerry, I'll be there, brother. Absolutely be there. What else, guys? Any other questions? Once again, I don't want to keep you long. Make sure you share this video out. Give value to somebody else and make a difference in somebody's life. If you could give this to 100 people and one person takes it and implements it in their life and becomes successful, and their life is greater than it's ever been, like that's an amazing, amazing thing that you had just did for somebody else. And that's adding value to somebody. It's just going to come back to you. So add as much value as you can every single day. Don't ask for anything in return. Just here's everything I know from up here. And that's kind of what I try to do for you guys. I'm not trying to sell you guys on anything or none of that. I just want to be able to give enough value to you that you change your life, in one aspect or another. Marcy, you're going to be in Utah as well, huh? Where are you going to be? I'll be in Park City. Joey D, need batteries, smoke detector, bro. Yes. Ashley keeps telling me. And then we watched This Is Us. And if anybody's a This Is Us fan, you guys saw the fire that had happened. So she looked at me right away and was like, we absolutely need to fix those smoke detectors. So Joe, thank you for the reminder. This weekend it's getting on my to-do list, brother. Thank you. She'll kill me if not. Marcy will be in Ogden, which is about an hour away. Awesome. Well, we'll be in Park City. Got a jam-packed 5 days of mastermind. So I'll be seeing you this week, though. We're definitely going to get together this week, and we'll get a whole group together to do some networking while we're in Vegas. Jacob, what's up, man? How can I keep my vision in the center of my life? There's only one way to do it, and that's bring it with you everywhere. So create multiple vision boards if you have to. You could create small vision boards. Also, what I have done is I'll put a little like a little sticker, right? So a little sticker on my wallet, and on that sticker, I just got a new one, so I got to replace it. But on that sticker, basically, it's just a gold sticker. And every time I see it, it's a trigger for me to remember what my vision is. Right? It's just a little thing. How many times do we go in our wallet to grab our cards, right? All the time. So if you have a little sticker on there, you're going to see it every single day, and that should just be a trigger of what your vision is. So make sure you make the right choices. Life is nothing but the sum of choices we make, guys, and we make shitty choices, we get shitty outcomes. But sometimes, like Jacob, like you said, you got to have that in front of you at all times. So have multiple vision boards. and have a little trigger. Have a little trigger. You can even write down your goals in your pocket and carry that shit with you all day. But for me, a little teeny dot on my wallet, every time I looked at it, I remembered what my goal was. And it just helped me throughout each and every day because it was something I saw every day and I couldn't take my big vision board with me everywhere. But if you have multiple places in your room, just go ahead, or in your house, put them in different rooms, and then write it down every day. So that's another huge thing. If you have a goal, let's just say to make $1 million this year, go ahead and write it down 15 times a day, every single day. Manifest that. And if you do that, I guarantee you're going to be a lot closer to $1 billion than you are further away. What else? Any other questions? Let's see. The crock pot. Kristen Bond, killing it. Kristen just actually dedicated herself to fitness for the next 90 days. Isn't that right, Kristen? Going ahead and crushing the fitness aspect. So guys, if you have anything else, let me know. Otherwise, have an amazing rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And for those who have been missing out on my Tuesday 2-minute warning, I did stop them. I have some other things going on that I'm creating, and it just took up a little bit too much time. But you will be seeing a lot more lives coming your way, and a lot more of me and building enough content for you guys to build the greatest life you guys can and create the best version of you. So make sure, once again, you guys crush today, crush the weekend, enjoy it, make memories, and have magical moments anytime that you possibly can, and take a minute to put this bad boy down, and put your phone down and just be in a moment. I don't think we do that enough. We're so driven to what we want and whatever it is. And anytime we get a second to take a breather, we jump on the phone to look at Facebook or whatever it might be. And that just really is a distraction. And as humans, we really love distractions. But, just go ahead and take a step away, at least an hour this weekend from your phone and spend it with your friends or family. But other than that, guys, don't forget that common mistake that people make when they have goals. Find that emotion, find that why in your top 5 goals. Go out, crush it. Message me if you have any questions. Share this bad boy out. Otherwise, have an amazing day, and I'll be talking to you soon, and keep creating the best version of you guys.